Hello viewers, me and team here. Welcome back to Let's Play Civ 4. This is Hall of Fame Challenger 6-2 and the second video in the series, as you can probably see in the video title. I'm so good at this, lol lol lol. But yeah, in the last part we get started with China with some not so savory neighbors here, and so I'm going to try to carry things forth from there. Please tell me you're actually working all the improved tile. Yes, good. I guess another warrior. I don't see a lot of merit in going settler before I grab some growth. Actually, there is. But let's see how many turns it takes me to build a settler. 9 turns, and what if I added 2 food? That's basically 2 hammers. Wow. That's somewhat surprising, but I think getting access... Yeah. I'm pretty sure when I did my calculations before that delaying it just to get onto this isn't as good as getting this sooner, because this is plus 3 food. And this is going to save me at most 1 turn, or 1 or 2 turns off the settler. So, as long as I can get a worker out there to that pig, it should be worth my while to do so. And I think that's okay. Although I do get a bit more commerce if I grow. No, not really. Not really. A second city, as long as you have it hooked up to your capital, it really doesn't hurt your net income at all. Interesting. In fact, it usually improves your research rate, so... that's something to bear in mind. You really want your fast city too, ideally. I'm not going to want to be working this gold while I'm growing. That's once I'm done growing, that becomes a little bit better. And once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the ivory. That'll work. And I will also be able to get a hold of the ivory. Yeah, I guess, just mine that. How many turns until I get a horse? 11 turns. Why not? You start on the road. I think he can be the one that goes up. Let's not waste any worker turns I don't have to waste, right? Good times. Watch my whole plans get screwed over when the Babylonians come over there before I can do anything. Well, that could happen, but whatever. That's why I don't plan too many turns ahead in my micro-planning games. But yeah, I am doing that over on Realms Beyond. I guess I'll do an announcement video soon with the link. And so that way more of you guys can lurk my thread there if you're interested in doing so. It's certainly an interesting experience for me, and since it's multiplayer, I'm not planning against AI bonuses. There's a lot of diplomacy discussion involved, and you know, my mindset when I'm approaching competing against other human players. And of course, I've done some multiplayer, but never in that format. So I'm actually matched up against people who are more experienced than me, and I'm not the favorite to win the game. So. I kind of like it that way, in a sense. Because since I'm not the favorite, I don't know. I just think that's better. Like, I like playing against people who are better than I am, so to speak. And you... How many turns is that? 5? It's more challenging. I get better more quickly. And yeah, we're not going to build that. We're just going to grow. I'm going to try to grow on all the tiles. Yeah, that'll get me horseback riding a little bit more slowly, but I seem to be more production limited right now. And I do still need bronze working before I can go anything serious here. And of course they would do that to me. Of course they would. Put a barbed warrior right there. Can you possibly be more inconvenient? The answer to that question is yes. Yes, it probably could be, but it's still annoying. And yeah, I might want to invest in defenses early as well. Barracks here? Or a fast worker? You know what, I think the worker's good. I'll get some bonus turns on some hammers. And I'm going to need the worker. Plus I'm waiting a few turns for a border pop, and I'm not going to be able to improve these tiles right away anyhow. So I think sneaking in a worker there is fine. Yikes.
If you speak the truth,
It's much faster research when I'm working that gold. But like I said, it's not the greatest until I'm at the pop I want to be at. Because it really does kill your growth. Now if I'm lucky, I can start a road on this horse tile. Thank you. And yes, I'll get a border pop in a turn. There's no point in building the pasture before the road, however, since it's not in the fat cross of a city that can work it. Uh-oh. No! Do they enter my borders by now? I didn't think they would at 2000 BC on this difficulty. Damn. You know, I'm not thinking there's a lot of choice here. I'm just going to pull back and hope that they don't attack me, or that if they do, I can survive. No, okay.
If you chase 2 rabbits, you will lose them both.
Wow. Okay, and I can get away with another growth. We're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and build that. And then I'll want to improve that mine right away. Get some actual horse archer action going on here. And good, I got this tile taken care of. Okay. And yeah, that's fine. I'll eventually grow. I'm working a good amount of food tiles along with the gold now. And we'll have my pasture, if not next turn, then soon. Next turn, and can start on... Well, I'll build a chariot for defense against some of the barbarians, which I should be able to do right now, yes. And then I'll go ahead and build a stable and some horse archers. And with 3 workers, I should be able to put up some numbers here. We'll see what happens. I have hunting, so I can go ahead and improve that ivory right now. And we do have technology trades on, so I can take advantage of those too. But before I do that, I want to grab... Oh, I don't even have pottery. I think this is the order to be, and maybe I'll be able to fleece an alphabet off of somebody.
Do not throw the arrow which will return against you.
And okay. Wow, it looks like I almost need to set this up first. And so not to waste a worker movement, I'll go ahead and go there, drop a road, skip turn. Can I get away with this? No, I would use up my movement points. But I don't have bronze working, and this does have commerce. It's probably the best tile to improve next. So I'll go ahead and move here. Maybe I'll have something better to do next turn, so I won't queue up an action, but there I go with that. Sure. Interestingly, I'm not that far behind on power, which is a good sign for me, I should say. And okay. 4 turns to build a camp, so I'll have a turn of unhappiness, but then I should be just fine. Okay, we got a chariot out. And no, I don't want to do that. I want to stick with this. I'll grow, and then I'll swap over to that tile. And I guess you can just be stationed something like here. Yeah, just to destroy anyone who tries to pillage me. And same deal here. We'll just go for some hammer tiles. Mines are probably still good. At some point it becomes better just to chop, but I have the happiness bonus from the gold and ivory to take advantage of working a lot of mines, and so I'm going to do that. Can't make it. That's not cool. Great Wall gets built. Somebody on this continent? No. Mayans got Stonehenge. That means that I can probably kill them and not worry about it. And yeah, I'm looking for mass horse archer conquest here. If I can pull it off, I would take the whole continent. I don't think I can pull that off. I think somebody's probably going to get something like engineering or their own elephants or something that really slows me down, but yeah, a little bit of unhappiness there, but just briefly. And now I forgot to factor in the capitals food on my food calculation. Even so, oh, I also farmed instead of cottaged. I could get away with some whips here then. Well, it's something to consider. But only once I actually have bronze working. You go ahead and improve this. And yeah, I think it might be prudent to road out to the ivory.
For a young man killed in battle,
Because I really don't want to lose that. I also need to acquire a target. And here I'll just mine this. It'll be a little bit slower as a tile improvement, but that's fine. Although I'm not growing super quickly here, so that's, you know. I'll just do a 2-pop whip now and then to eat up some of that surplus, but it's not that important. And yeah, barbs aren't pressing me at all, so now that I'm starting on horse archers, they're really not going to be an issue. Go ahead and drop a road here. I'll have that next turn. Should be able to get onto this tile then, help out with the mine. And with the golds I'm working, research is going pretty well. I'm not going to have to worry too much. This barb archer is actually making me more nervous. I think I'll station my chariot like this. Okay. And yeah, I guess rather than wasting worker turns now, I'm just going to start chopping horse archers. I think I can get away with one more mine up here before I do that. And yeah, I don't think anything can get onto the horse tile and pillage it within 2 turns, so I should be okay there. Go ahead and mine. 3 cities for him already. You know, he's closer. I think it makes more sense to rush him. Although, well, they all tech pretty well. There we go. And yeah, now we're looking at fairly good production, so not a bad start to things. It's hard to field horse archers much faster than this, unless you get a lucky pop or something. Go ahead and chop this. I didn't road there, so I'm not going to get to that forest easily. It's kind of annoying. But whatever. Oh, if I could pick up Alphabet itself before cutting my slider down while building horse archers, that would be awesome. Because then I can use the military to research as well as take cities. And that's a pretty nice combo, and you can have it. And yeah, we're just going to keep chopping. Keep chopping. What's going on here? Good, we're working improved tiles. Okay. That's what I like to see. That isn't what I like to see. So what we're going to do then is we're going to go slavery. And we're going to do whip cycles. And what am I... Okay, I don't have any investment into that right now. Yeah, what I mean I don't have any investment into that right now. Or what I mean to say... And could you emphasize hammers, please? Is, Actually, I forget what I was trying to say at all. Ha. No. Um, I want to work my best. I don't have any hammers in here for rushing, hammer rushing, or hurrying production on it. That's what I'm trying to get at. And okay. Looks like I'm going to go after Babylon before anybody else. Aggressive does concern me after all. Put my chariot down there so I can move my horse archers up here. Should give me any cover I need against barbarians, including that archer. Sure, that sounds like a deal that I don't care about much one way or the other. And of course, the barbarians are going to annoy me a little bit further and prevent me from starting a road towards Babylon. So I'll have to skip a turn there until my horse archers can actually protect my worker as it roads over there, or builds a road over there. We can make road a verb, right? Sure. We're roading. Go ahead and chop this. And oh yeah, well, okay. When I don't have massive overflow, then I'll do it. How's that? And yeah, now we have no choice. We're going to be working farms. And okay, here's the question now. How much am I getting in terms of hammers? 28 into 50. And you get 30 per whip, so that's not going to work. But I can't really adjust that. So, probably not the best to whip here. I'm probably just going to stay on unhappiness a little bit longer until it's time to whip. I'm looking for efficiency here, as it's not quite time to go balls to the wall with the whip. And okay, we're going to take combat 2 on somebody. Give me a little bit better odds here. Archer can only attack one dude anyway in a given turn. And yeah, I'm going to reach alphabet here easily. Can maybe even back trade for iron and see where the stuff that threatens me is located. Yeah, okay, we'll pick that archer off, and yeah, just start building horse archers. That's excellent. The vehicle destruction for the continent, let's hope. Okay, and barbarian archer did like no damage there. Do have a barbarian warrior harassing me, which is why I left my chariot behind, so let's just kill that off. And wow, this kind of stinks. I can't reach Babylon very easily from my current positioning, which is unfortunate. Go ahead and chop that. And maybe now that I'm not getting chop overflow here, it'll become appropriate to whip. So in 2 turns I can whip a horse archer and get the production chugging that way. Don't tell me. You know what, the governor can suck one. I'm gonna work without it. I hate using the citizen governor, or manually controlling citizens. It takes so much longer. But if it's gonna be like that, where these turn into total idiot wastes, I don't have a choice, so I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, do I have open borders with Babylon? I do. And oh, I can reach Babylon on the following turn. I can't take that, well I can, but I don't want to take that risk. 5, 6 horse archers, 5 would beat 2 units, but it probably would not beat 3. I would have to get really lucky for it to beat 3, and if I wait a few more turns, I can probably, and then yeah, sure enough, he gets another axe there. Now if I'm lucky, he'll move it out, but you know how I am with that sometimes. But if I wait just a little bit longer, I will get additional horse archers into position to attack Babylon, so I guess I'll go with that. Man, everyone has a good start this game, I'll tell you what. And aggressive axes are not good news. For me, anyway. No! Why is it 1 pop? I thought with overflow I would be not crossing that line for sure. Oh, I just barely made 20 with overflow. Wow, that's... Oh, I don't even have a granary. I probably shouldn't be whipping anyway. Oh, there you go. Or maybe the first thing I should whip is a granary, and then I'll overflow. Let's try... No. No, I'll whip an archer and overflow into the granary, I suppose. No, he's keeping that axe there. Okay. Well, I'll just keep this guy there to see the happenings. Now, 7 on 3 I can probably pull off. But we'll have to see if he builds another unit or something. And is anyone going to care when I make this move? Let's have a look. Darius will care a little bit. But Darius is kind of up there on my target priority, so Darius can suck one too. And so, we declare war and move into position to attack. With 7 horse archers. Let's hope it's enough, shall we? And yeah, if he pulls the unit out to take out that worker, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. I can capture more workers later. Oh, he whipped something. Open borders.
Words have the power to both destroy and heal.
He whipped a settler.
True and kind, they can change our world.
Wow. That's, okay, I'll take it. I will take that outcome. 41% chance of survival versus if I take flanking, because I am going to want to use these guys a lot. 54%, yeah, I think that's pretty good. 13% increase. And of course I fail. How about now? 45%. Again, flanking is going to increase my survival odds significantly. I might as well take it. And nope, still not getting any luck draws. And at this point, I want to try out the combat 2 horses odds. 71% odds of winning outright. And I lose! Troll. Screw off, game. I had roughly 50% odds of surviving that many times in a row, or higher, and I couldn't get a single one to go my way. You have shock already. And yeah, when they're damaged this badly, you can just attack them. And alright, that cuts access to copper, as well as gets me an extra worker. Both of those things are nice. I could really have used better luck taking that city, though. Wow, that just blows. But okay. I do get more horse archers on the way. I can probably make something happen anyway. You chop. And I think this is just going to be one of those things where I chop on. And that's pretty crippling to him. But okay, we're off to a good start in the eradication of the Babylonians, and hopefully much of the rest of the continent, which I'll continue in the next part. If you liked the video, thumbs up, and I'll see you then. And team signing off.